Hello everyone, Marianne from Revealing Light Tarot. How are you? Wherever you are, when you're watching this, a huge shout out to you. Thank you all for your feedback on my tarot scopes that I uploaded over the weekend. If you haven't seen them, please go and take a look at them. They are a general reading. If they resonate, I'm really pleased to give those guideposts to your intuition, to spark your intuition. If they don't, move on. I don't need to know that they don't. Just move on and to another tarot scope that someone else does that might be more resonating than what mine are. But yeah, I'm really pleased to see that some of those tarot scopes have been valuable to my viewers. Okay, thank you all for your donations as well. We're getting a lot of spirit activity here in the room today, and I'm pleased to see that. Spirit is all around. In fact, when I opened up for this reading, I very much got the energy of the angelic energy, the elemental energies are around, and so we shouldn't discard their help in times of trouble. In times when, you know, our life is undergoing difficulty, in times when the world is undergoing difficulty. So today I want to pull some cards to get some energies, underlying energies for the week. And then I want to go straight into a couple of viewers' questions which are resonating with me. What is planned for September the 18th or in September, any sort of activity around the Capitol in the US. And also something that I find absolutely gobsmacking is that mainstream media, CNN, are actually starting to talk and give Trump coverage again around whether or not he will run in 2024. And then speculation from Caitlin Collins, is it, from CNN, and a panel about whether Melania Trump will want to go back into the White House. I mean, really? What is happening over there that they would not be directing their news content to? This person incited an insurrection. This person was impeached twice. Why is it that the Republican Party have not cut ties with him? Cut ties with such a person? They're giving him credibility again. I mean, man, it's just, pardon me, it's just incredible. I get really worked up about that. So, why are they doing this? Well, Biden's polls have dipped as a result of Afghanistan withdrawal and other things around Delta. It's a difficult time across the world, and now they're looking in their short-sightedness for somebody else, for something else. Are they maintaining a cool, even head? No. No, they're rushing headlong into the mistakes of the past. And I am absolutely blown away by that. To think that Trump would ever make a comeback, would not be brought to justice, is beyond contemplation. Let's see if the cards, given there's so much spirit activity around here this morning, let's see if the cards can give us any better news, any pointers as to what on earth is happening at this time. So I'm using my Shamanic Oracle deck. For those that are wanting card names, there you go. I say them, I introduce them in the reading. So that's what you need to follow. Okay, so sometimes I'll put them underneath the drop-down menu. Other times, you know, my hands get sore and I don't. So verbally, Shamanic Oracle, and then I'm using my, goodness gracious, what is this tarot deck? I haven't used it for so long. I'll have to look that one up and put it in the drop down. No, I know. Arcanum Tarot. Arcanum Tarot. I do not have dementia yet. Touch wood, I'll never have dementia. My my nana, my beautiful nana, had dementia, and it's a very sad progressive disease to witness. All right, so a big, I don't know, blessings to anyone who is coping with their loved ones or themselves facing that disease. Okay, so let's take a look at the underlying energies for the week. The underlying energies for the week. The underlying. Okay. It's like I'm seeing a basement, basically, an entrance to a basement. Okay, the rainbow cards. So, again, I'm pleased to see that Spirit has our backs, which was the overriding energy that I got when I opened up for this reading, the rainbow card. You know, what do we see when we see a rainbow? We see perhaps reward at the end of our trials and tribulations, perhaps luck. What do you see? We see a burst of colour, wholeness, all the colours of the chakra, our energetic bodies come together. And what does it form? It forms light. The beauty way, yeah, we are moving forward. The beauty way, sometimes on the tree of life, you will see this beauty way. It's where we get to when we remove judgments, when we come together, and judgments are based on fear. If you haven't woken to that fact, it was something that I was looking at this morning when I saw a bunch of Republican responses, largely Republican responses to vaccinations, and there was a lot of fear there. One way or another, whichever way you cut and dice that, it is fear. Fear leads to paranoia as well. When we're in that acute state of fear, we can't see. We can't see the road ahead. All we can do is feel that fear, which takes us out beyond the reaches of logic, of temperance, of moderation even. But we've got the rainbow and we've got the beauty way. As long as we are stepping forward, as long as we are making progress. And one of my beautiful departed friends in this lifetime said, on any given day, as long as you are moving in the right direction, then it's okay. And that was his favourite saying. Because where are you, if you're moving in the right direction, what are you moving to? You're moving toward wisdom, the owl, the all-seeing owl. Maybe that's what those two images that I got when I opened up, the energy of light, the energy of a higher realm, the upper realms coming through those portals to assist us. The second image of the basement having to bring up what was hidden to us. It really equals wisdom. That's how we get wisdom. At the base of the pack, we've got the blade, cutting away what is not in our highest good, cutting away, looking at the truth is healing. So if we've got a way to go yet, and we do, we absolutely do, know that we are being divinely assisted. Otherwise, the orbs that appear on my videos would not be here. They're here because I'm doing this work, and they're here to be seen. If you haven't seen that winged orb that came from a few months ago, came from behind me, very, very prominent. Someone was able to hone in on that, sent me the clip. It's on my website under Winged Orb. Go to the landing page at revealinglightarot.com and have a look at that winged orb that flew into these cards. So a conduit, as I am, is, and with my channel and the viewership that I've got. It's no accident that these things are there to be seen, and they're there to be seen to let you know that spirit is around in times of difficulty. Whether you can see it or not, know that spirit is there, and that your passed over loved ones are there as well to give you strength. The divine spirit is around us all the time. So that's like, just remember that. So we have the Knight of Swords, which is the truth, marching forward pretty quickly. And we've got the Page of Wands, information coming through. Those two cards are pretty much summing up that Page of Wands is not the King of Wands, not the Queen of Wands. It's there for to move forward in the right direction on any given day. Is our best, can be our best, particularly when the going is really tough. So let's have a look at September 18th. I was pleased to get those cards. Thank you, Spirit. All right, September the 18th, or whatever the date is in September, the date of a planned protest at the US Capitol. Planned protest at the US Capitol in September. Will it be largely non-violent, or will authorities, better still, will authorities be able to keep it under control? What is planned there in September? Show me if you can, Spirit. What is planned in September by way of protesting at the Capitol? And here's where I think that basement comes in. Let's see. We've got the Emperor card, which is control. It's also my card for the president. And being challenged by the truth. Okay, so sometimes the Emperor, as I spoke about, Trump, control, Trump, protesting on behalf of Trump. The challenge is always that truth, that Ace of Swords, new starts. It's volatility, but I do feel that there's resolution at the end. And it has to do with wisdom. It has to do with the mainstream media. I mean, what will it take for them to disavow, finally, Trump and everything to do with Trump? The Three of Cups. Okay, so we've got circles of support coming together. There again is more than one group involved in this. It is a protest again around the big lie. The Ten of Wands, trying to end this cycle in the past is difficult. It's like an uphill battle. The Hanged Man, suspending something. I think their intention is again to send a signal around trying to stop democracy, in the US. The Hanged Man. The Hanged Man in trance. Who are they in trance still by? And that is Trump. But what is challenging that all the time is the truth. And here is the step forward. The more we see this unpleasant truth, the more incrementally we're able to step forward. So we've got messages in the immediate future. We've got the Eight of Wands, things coming forward very, very quickly. So there is this plan involving maybe a number of groups to bring something forward really, really quickly, to overrun something. The Seven of Cups in the here and now is illusion and delusion. Not being able to see clearly, not being able to see the woods for the trees, not being able to make the right choices. Neptune in Pisces, our old friend, creating these layers of illusionary thinking. And we have here the Chariot, something getting out of control. So, the fact that something is even being planned again after January the 6th shows you that we are still in this stage, still in this illusionary stage. Okay, so what is in the hopes and fears? That the truth will come forward. If we've got time, I want to see what the DOJ is doing. We've got information coming through, which allows us to move forward. So whatever is planned nefariously is currently being rooted out. This is also, though, passion, motivation to do these protests, and the Hermit card. They are being investigated as we speak. That whole, your counterintelligence, it's all being investigated. Who's involved? I think young people as well. Let me just get this message. Oh, okay. I'm just going to pause this here, and then I'll pick this up in part 2. The underneath here is the Trump card. Okay, so, and restriction, anxiety, and the Five of Wands, of course, is our division partisan card. I'll pick this up in part 2. Just hold on.